Hi. This week I read this new book that came out. It's this one, I don't know if you can see it good. Um, and Lewis Howes talks about masculinity and vulnerability and how men have all these different kinds of masks, which it was a good book about it. But one of the things that really pisses me off, and I'm really tired of this, why is it only for men? What are so different about women that they can have this? Or why do they give suggestions to women? And so as soon as they identify a mask in a man, so this is how they can treat us or how they can help us. Really. It's like only men have this or only women have that. I believe that this division between men and women, yes, there are differences, but I believe it's not that radical. Second of all, haven't you seen women and men change during the last decades? If you look at the 50s, 60s, 70s, women have gained a different kind of role in society. Men have also. There are things that men are doing that 50 years ago would have never been thought as stay at home and raise their children while the woman or their parent or their partner went out to work, or women being a CEO of a company, or doing all these kinds of things that before it was not common. So we continue looking for ways to divide us, and that's how I feel about a book like this. It's like John Gray also. So people read the book and they say, okay, now I finally understand my husband, or I finally understand my wife. And how does that help us? And are all men like that? Are all women like that? One of the things, if you look at energy today, for example, feminine energy has risen in the world. And I'm not saying because women are getting more power or and I'm sorry, this is nothing against this, or there are more gay men. It doesn't have to do with that. It's just a change in energy. It's just a change of men being more sensible, of women getting more power, more strength, and that's wonderful. But one of the things I want to start saying is that before, men were more powerful, if you can say it that way. Women were more submissive, and I'm talking about 50 years ago. That was not good, because it wasn't like men had it all fixed out. Yeah, eventually they can do certain things that they can't do today. Probably they had mistresses and they can have their wife sort of like a slave. I'm sorry for saying that word, but it was like, do me everything that you can, that I want for you to do. But that was bad also, because women were not happy. Men were not happy either, although they had all of this, but they had to put this facade of this mask of being the provider, the strong person. I fix it all. Yeah. But this is changing. So now we're going to go to the other extreme where women have all the power. It's not that I have anything against this. I don't believe men or women should have the power. I don't believe anybody should have the power. I believe it should be distributed. So we're going to go from one extreme to another. That's the thing. And that's one of my missions in life also, is to help people understand that we're not different. Yeah, we have certain things. But that doesn't mean because I'm a man and you're a woman, we have to be different. Or there's a whole different world that I have to understand. And you have to understand me. I have a lot of feminine stuff. And I know a lot of women that have a lot of masculine stuff. So as soon as I start to make women or make men in a certain way, I hit myself towards a brick wall, because it's like, they're different. It's not like that. And people are changing. So mainly in my video today, my message is that I really wanted to get out is, stop separating. Stop thinking that men or women are different. There are differences, yes, but let's not stay in that part. Let's look beyond that. If you study energy, we all have the yin and the yang. We all have feminine and masculine. So why do we continue saying you're different than me? The difference comes from another part. It's the exterior part. But let's start looking for how we are similar. Let's start uniting among us and stop creating these walls between one and another. I'm tired of this. Because that only makes us feel different, separate. That creates violence in all of this. And that's not the idea. That's not the idea. The idea is to be one, to understand each other. So, mainly I wanted to come up with this message as a way of just try to understand the other person and be open for that person and take away the labels of man, women, gay, not gay, whatever, black, white. I don't care about it. He's another human being. I'm another human being. She's another human being. That's it. We're all human beings in a world. We all have the same shit. We all have the same qualities. Let's look at that better. Thank you.